Hello everyone, welcome back. The shocking return of a pivotal character in the Justified City Primeval finale appears to be setting up a significant demise for the upcoming second season. The news that Raylan Givens, played by Timothy Olyphant in the miniseries sequel to Justified, which also adapted one of Elmore Leonard's most well-known novels, City Primeval, thrilled fans of the show. However, the absence of significant characters like Boyd Crowder or Raylan's ex-wife Winona, as well as the fact that Raylan was the only original series character to return, disappointed others. The initial series seemed to be setting up an eventual confrontation between Raylan and Boyd, but Boyd's survival surprised viewers. Boyd was sentenced to life in jail for his many crimes in the Justified Season 6 finale, but they still had one final scene together that was the ideal cap to their nuanced relationship. It was risky to bring Boyd back after such a satisfying conclusion, but it also heightens the anticipation for a potential Season 2. It presumably also indicates that Boyd will pass away the next occasion. Of course, they both made a triumphant comeback in the closing seconds of the Justified City Primeval episode. Raylan retires as a marshal to spend more time with his daughter Willa, and there are clues of a potential reunion with Winona now that he's left his old position. In the final 15 minutes of the miniseries, which acted as something of an epilogue, the biggest surprise was the reappearance of Boyd, Raylan's former adversary and friend, who is seen escaping from jail and potentially traveling to Mexico. Raylan must decide between staying with his daughter and pursuing Boyd as the season comes to a close, but devoted viewers already know what he decides to do. The show's pilot, which concluded with Crowder being shot by Raylan, was never meant to be a two-hander between Raylan and Boyd. Fortunately, test audiences insisted that Crowder live. The two changed roles several times over the course of Justified's 6 seasons, going from adversaries to sporadic allies. The focus of the last season was Raylan's successful operation to capture Boyd, which culminated in his capture. Boyd almost definitely won't allow himself to be apprehended or sent to prison again now that he's escaped. So if Raylan won't stop pursuing him, one of them needs to go. Raylan is the only significant recurrent character in the show, which is justified. However, some viewers were dissatisfied with the lack of attention given to the Marshal in some episodes. In addition, the miniseries had less humor and action than the original. This set it apart from Justified, but Boyd's appearance again shows that the show's creators saw the cunning criminal as inexorably linked to Raylan and that their battle will continue as long as both men are alive. Boyd should be Raylan's last challenge since he is finally prepared to hang up the badge and retire. Of course, the character's retirement also slightly curtails the possibility of additional Justified miniseries, and despite the fact that Olyphant may adore Raylan, he presumably isn't interested in continuing to portray the character indefinitely. It only seems fitting that the series itself concludes on this note as well if the next season ultimately comes down to a final confrontation between Boyd and Raylan, which it almost certainly will. However, a second season hasn't even been given the all-clear. The end of City Primeval's The Question leaves Raylan with a massive problem on his plate, and finishes with the sound of the Marshal's office ringing his phone and his decision about whether to take it up. Though, to be honest, if it were the Justified series finale, it would be an anticlimactic way to do it. The showrunners for the miniseries have said the scenario may serve as a good goodbye for the character. Furthermore, there is no doubt that Raylan will answer the phone right now. Justified City Primeval Season 2 needs to start filming right away. Even though the revival was entertaining, devoted viewers would prefer a show that was more in line with the original's tone and featured recognizable characters like Ava and Art Mullen. The series finale is built up to sound quite big thanks to the cliffhanger, and it has the potential to give Raylan and Boyd proper epilogues. By all accounts, City Primeval has been a critical and viewership success, and the excitement surrounding Boyd's return increases the likelihood that Justified will return for at least one more season. A Western-style last showdown between Boyd and Raylan seems to be the only option because the following season needs to create a more satisfying finale for Boyd after undoing what was a note-perfect goodbye for the criminal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.